Have you ever wondered why some days you feel like your own body has become a stranger, betraying the vibrant person you once were? Picture this. It's early morning and you're sitting at your kitchen table, staring at that first cup of coffee. Your knees ache before you even stand up. Your energy feels drained before the day has truly begun. Your hands, once so strong and capable, now tremble slightly as you reach for the morning paper. Millions of us over 60 know this silent struggle intimately. We wake up each day negotiating with our bodies, accepting fatigue and weakness as the inevitable price of growing older. But what if I told you that this quiet surrender might be completely unnecessary? Here's the truth that most of us have never been told. There's ancient wisdom, thousands of years old, that reveals how three simple, everyday foods can transform the very foundations of how we feel, move, and live. These aren't expensive supplements or complicated treatments. They're humble ingredients that have been quietly waiting in kitchens around the world, holding secrets that can restore strength, rebuild what time has taken, and give you back the energy you thought was gone forever. Today, I'm going to share exactly what these three powerful foods are and how they can change everything about how you experience aging. Number one, ancient wisdom that modern medicine overlooked. There's a moment in every person's life when they realize their doctor's prescription pad can't solve everything. You've been there, haven't you? Sitting in that sterile waiting room, watching the clock tick, knowing you'll walk out with another pill bottle that promises relief but delivers only temporary patches for problems that seem to grow deeper every day. The fatigue that settles into your bones like winter frost. The joint pain that greets you every morning like an unwelcome visitor. The breathlessness that comes from climbing stairs that once felt effortless. What if I told you that plus 3000 ans, des esprits brillants résolvaient déjà ces problèmes exacts avec des solutions si simples, si naturelles, that modern medicine barely gives them a second glance? The Ashtanga Hridayam n'est pas seulement un autre texte ancien poussiéreux sur les étagères de la bibliothèque. It's a treasure map written by physicians who understood something we've forgotten in our rush toward complexity. They knew that food isn't just fuel, it's medicine, it's restoration, it's the difference between merely surviving and truly living. These ancient healers documented hundreds of plants, grains, and legumes that could rebuild what time and stress tear down. They understood that weakness isn't inevitable, that energy doesn't have to drain away like water through your fingers, that your body has an incredible capacity à guérir et à se renforcer quand on lui donne les bons outils. While we've been searching for miracle cures in laboratories, the answers have been hiding in plain sight, sitting quietly in kitchen pantries across the world. Think about your grandmother's kitchen, the way certain foods seem to carry magic in them. She didn't call it medicine, but she knew. Somehow, she knew. The Ashtanga Hridayam gives us the science behind that intuition, explaining exactly why certain lentils can transform weakness into strength, fatigue into vitality, and pain into freedom. These aren't expensive treatments or complicated procedures. They're simple, humble foods that have been waiting patiently for us to remember their power. The beautiful truth is this: your body hasn't given up on you, even when you felt like giving up on it. And the first of these three remarkable lentils is about to show you exactly what I mean. Number two, the lentil that gives you the strength of a horse picture. A horse in an open field, muscles rippling under its coat, moving with power and grace that seems to come from some endless well of energy. Now imagine capturing that same vitality, that same enduring strength, and bringing it into your own body. This isn't fantasy. This is exactly what horsegram has been doing for thousands of years, earning its name from the very animals whose power and endurance it helps create. You know that feeling when you wake up and your body feels like it's carrying invisible weights? When simple tasks like carrying groceries or playing with grandchildren leave you breathless and shaky? When you look in the mirror and barely recognize the strong, capable person you used to be? Horsegram speaks directly to these struggles, not with empty promises, but with the raw, fundamental building blocks your body has been desperately craving. This remarkable lentil is packed with protein that doesn't just fill your stomach, but rebuilds your very foundation. The iron it contains isn't the cold, metallic kind you'll find in supplements. It's living iron, the kind that flows through your bloodstream like liquid energy, carrying oxygen to every cell that's been gasping for breath. The calcium doesn't just sit in your bones like a lifeless deposit. It integrates, strengthens, and gives you back the structural integrity that makes movement a joy instead of a struggle. But here's where ancient wisdom shows its sophistication. Those old healers knew that power without balance is dangerous. Horsegram carries the warmth of summer within it, the kind of heat that can restore circulation to cold hands and tired muscles. But they warned us, respect this power. Si votre corps tourne déjà à haute température, si l'été vous laisse flétri et vidé, abordez le gramme d'équidé avec précaution. Start small. Listen to your body's whispers before they become shouts. The most beautiful way to harness this strength is surprisingly simple. Take 3 cuillères à soupe de grammes d'équitation et laissez-les dormir toute la nuit dans de l'eau propre, tout comme on met un grain dans un sol riche. By morning, they've awakened, softened, ready to share their gifts. You can drink this water and chew the softened lentils or transform them into a warming soup that carries comfort in every spoonful. Some people prefer to roast the dried lentils and grind them into powder, creating their own instant strength that can be stirred into warm water whenever energy flags. For men who've felt their vitality slipping away like sand through an hourglass, horsegram offers something particularly precious: the restoration of internal fire, the return of strength that goes beyond muscle and bone into the very essence of masculine energy. This isn't about ego or performance. It's about feeling like yourself again. Your body remembers what it feels like to be strong, even when your mind has forgotten. And horsegram is ready to help you both remember together. Number 3. Le miracle vert, qui remet le temps. En marche! Il y a quelque chose d'un peu magique à regarder une petite graine verte se transformer en pousse vivante, bursting with more nutrition and life force than it ever held in its dormant state. This is exactly what happens when you awaken green mung dal, and in many ways it mirrors what this humble lentil can do for your own body. It doesn't just feed you, it awakens parts of you that have been sleeping. You've probably noticed how your energy isn't what it used to be, how your skin has lost some of its glow, how your digestion has become unpredictable, how your joints remind you of their presence with every weather change. You might have resigned yourself to thinking this is simply what aging looks like, but green mung dal whispers a different story. It suggests that decline isn't inevitable, that your body's natural healing processes are just waiting for the right support to spring back to life. When green mung dal sprouts, something extraordinary happens. The proteins become more available, easier for your body to recognize and use. The enzymes multiply, creating an army of microscopic workers ready to help your body function more smoothly. This isn't just nutrition, this is restoration at the cellular level, the kind of deep healing that happens when you give your body exactly what it's been missing. Unlike the heavy proteins that can burden your digestive system as you age, green mung dal offers something completely different. It's plant protein in its most gentle, most effective form. While animal proteins can create inflammation and stress in aging bodies, green mung dal brings healing. It provides the building blocks for strong muscles and bones without the harsh side effects that often come with getting older. The fiber in green mung dal doesn't just help things move along in your digestive system. It acts like a gentle escort, helping your body absorb the minerals it needs while carrying away the toxins it doesn't. This is why people who eat green mung dal regularly often notice their skin looking brighter, their energy lasting longer throughout the day. The connection between good digestion and glowing health isn't coincidence. It's biology working the way it was designed to. But perhaps the most remarkable gift of green mung dal is how it addresses the silent epidemic of anemia that affects so many people over 60. The iron and folate work together like dance partners, creating healthy blood that carries life to every corner of your body. When your blood is rich and healthy, everything else follows. Your brain gets the oxygen it needs to stay sharp. Your muscles get the nutrients they need to stay strong. Your joints get the lubrication they need to move smoothly. You can eat green mung dal in its sprouted form, crunchy and alive, mixed into salads or eaten as a snack. You can cook it into a comforting soup that warms you from the inside out. You can prepare it traditionally with spices that not only enhance flavor but add their own healing properties. The key is rotation. Don't eat the same lentil every day. Let your body experience variety, just like a symphony needs different instruments to create its most beautiful music. And when you combine green mung dal with gentle practices like deep breathing exercises or sun salutations, something beautiful happens. The nutrients work even more effectively, the energy flows more freely, and you begin to feel like you're not just aging, but aging gracefully with vitality and strength that defies the calendar. Number 4. The black powerhouse that restores what time has taken. There's a reason why warriors and laborers throughout history have reached for black chickpeas quand ils avaient un besoin de force qui pouvait les porter à travers les plus longues journées et les plus difficiles défis. These dark, dense legumes hold a concentrated power that goes far beyond simple nutrition. They carry the promise of stamina restored, energy renewed, and strength rebuilt from the ground up. Maybe you remember a time when physical challenges excited you instead of exhausting you. When you could work in the garden for hours, climb mountains, or dance until the stars came out. Si ces souvenirs vous semblent appartenir à quelqu'un d'autre, si votre corps actuel semble une pâle ombre de votre ancien moi, les pois chiches noirs vous parlent directement. They don't just offer nutrition. They offer resurrection of the powerful person you thought was lost forever. Black chickpeas work differently than other legumes. They don't just fill you up, they fuel you up. The combination of protein, complex carbohydrates, and minerals creates a sustained energy release that doesn't spike and crash like sugar or caffeine. Instead, it builds steadily, like a fire that burns long and strong, giving you the kind of endurance that lasts through entire days instead of disappearing by mid-morning. But here's where the ancient wisdom becomes crucial. Your body is unique, and black chickpeas need to be matched to your individual constitution. Si vous avez tendance à courir à chaud, si le temps est estival vous épuise, si vous vous sentez souvent surchauffé ou irrité, alors les pois chiches noirs trempés sont votre allié. Soak them overnight until they're soft and cool, then eat them in the morning with a grateful heart and a glass of fresh water. They'll give you strength without adding fire to an already heated system. Si vous avez tendance à vous sentir froid, si votre circulation est lente, si vous vous sentez souvent fatigué et avez besoin de nourriture chaude pour vous sentir au mieux, alors le rôti noir est pour vous. Chickpeas are calling your name. The dry heat of roasting transforms them into concentrated power that warms you from the inside, strengthening your digestive fire and giving you the internal heat you need to process nutrients effectively. For those struggling with breathing problems, black chickpeas offer something particularly precious. But timing matters. Eat them after some light movement, after you've awakened your circulation and prepared your body to receive their gifts. This isn't about pushing through breathlessness. It's about building the foundation of strength that makes breathing easier, deeper, more natural. Si l'arthrite a volé votre mobilité, en faisant de chaque mouvement une négociation avec la douleur, les pois chiches noirs rôtis deviennent un médicament. Their dry, warming nature helps reduce the inflammation that's been terrorizing your joints. The heat they generate isn't harsh or overwhelming. It's therapeutic, the kind of warmth that melts stiffness and brings relief that lasts. The beautiful thing about black chickpeas is how they restore not just physical strength, but the confidence that comes with feeling powerful in your own body again. When you can climb stairs without gasping, when you can carry packages without strain, when you can hug your loved ones with real strength, something essential returns to your soul. You remember who you are beneath the layers of accumulated fatigue and limitation, whether you choose to soak them for cooling strength or roast them for warming power. Black chickpeas are ready to remind your body of its incredible capacity for renewal, vitality, and enduring strength that age cannot steal away. As we come to the end of our journey together today, I want you to take a moment and feel something important. You are not powerless against the changes that come with growing older. You never were. The fatigue that settles into your bones, the weakness that creeps into your muscles, the pain that greets you each morning. These aren't sentences you have to serve. They're simply signals that your body has been waiting for the right kind of nourishment. Horse gram, green mung dal, and black chickpea. Trois lentilles simples qui ont tenu en silence des secrets anciens dans les cuisines du monde entier. They don't promise miracles overnight, but they offer something far more valuable: the steady, reliable restoration of strength that builds day by day, meal by meal, choice by choice. When you soak those horse gram lentils tonight and drink that strengthening water tomorrow morning, you're not just having breakfast. You're choosing vitality over resignation. When you sprout green moong dal and feel that fresh crunch between your teeth, you're literally eating life force. When you reach for black chickpeas instead of reaching for another prescription bottle, you're declaring that you still have fight left in you. Your body has been your faithful companion for decades. It has carried you through every joy and every sorrow. Now it's asking for your partnership in healing, your wisdom in choosing foods that build rather than just fill. Which of these three lentils spoke to your heart today? Which one felt like the missing piece you've been searching for? Si cette information a touché quelque chose de profond en vous, veuillez la partager avec quelqu'un qui a besoin d'entendre ça aussi. Like this video if it gave you hope. Leave a comment and tell me which lentil you're going to try first. Remember, growing older doesn't mean growing weaker. Sometimes it just means growing wiser about what your body truly needs. Until we meet again, choose strength. Choose vitality. Choose you.